Hi everyone, my name is Johnny and my presentation is what to do after that degree. So, why do you go to college? Why does anyone go to college? There are many reasons, but there are four common ones. The first one is show one's status. It's an accomplishment to be able to attain a four-year degree. It shows intelligence because you're smart enough to get into a university. It also shows wealth because college tuition continues to rise, and being able to afford it can show off your financial status. Furthermore, many people still believe that going to college is the golden ticket to middle class. Another reason is self-discovery. College for most people is usually the first time they're living away from home and away from restricting parents. They are given an opportunity for self-discovery, where they can figure out who they really are and what they want. The new environment gives the opportunity to develop a personal identity and experience life in a totally different way because of change in influences. There are also people who go to college to meet new people and make friends. They increase their social network and by doing so make friends and connections that will be able to help them during the progression through life. Lastly, there are many people who go to college in hopes of obtaining a marketable degree. The main reason to attain the degree is to increase their earning potential in the future. Individuals in this category want to be able to join the workforce right after they graduate with little or no extra training. They are not yet thinking about graduate school or any form of higher education. Their main goal is to make money with their bachelor's degree. My proposal is on this population. I feel that there is a lack of transition from earning a bachelor's degree to developing a career that universities should help make possible. So, as we stand now, about half of recent graduates are underemployed, which means they are working a job that does not require a degree. Also, a survey by Workforce Solution Group says that employers feel that these graduate applicants do not have the communication and interpersonal skills desired for the position. And only about half the graduates feel like they are ready for a workforce. Additionally, when you ask employers how they feel about the graduates, they decrease it to 40%. Only 27% of graduates receive jobs in their intended major. So, how can we change this? Um, I feel like the preparation for undergrad students is a problem. My proposal is to develop a program that requires students to participate in externships in their field of study, and it will not require an interview process to guarantee admission. This selection is solely based on their major. This program will allow students to experience job options and hopefully inspire and motivate them to decide their careers before graduating and be ready for a transition. The externships will allow students a chance to learn skills that are not provided in a textbook and speak to professionals for advice. Students can see what skills they will need to refine and experience to attain in order to do the work they want to do. So for the job preparation program to work, we have to start very early. When applying for universities, students should be classified under a supplementary question. It is this major what you want to use in your future to earn money, or is it a degree out of interest? We want to do this by adding a question to our applications. Step 2 would be the actual externships. Students will be required to do 4 externships to graduate, and so they will shadow people working specifically in their field of study. The externships will last 2 weeks each and allow students to kind of test drive job options. Now, this happens a lot where people will study a certain major and they realize it's not what they want and they change it. These externships will answer this question early. Since they're able to sample job options through their field of study, they'll know earlier if they made a mistake and wish to change to another major or to continue their studies. Now, let's say the student finishes his round of externships and feels he does not want to be in the field and wants to change his major. He can apply for another round of externships next semester in another field. The goal is to be able to have students in the field they want to be in without them realizing they made a mistake after they graduate. Since the round of externships lasts about a semester and we begin as freshmen, students are able to go through maybe around 6 to 8 externships if they feel unsatisfied with their choice. This will not affect their studies since the first 2 years they are mainly doing general educations and not major requirements. So step 3 would be to require students to develop and present a plan that will explain what they want to do after they graduate. They will have to explain what job options do they have, what do they need to do post-graduating, if they need to do anything to get there. This gives students a chance to seriously think about what they will have to do next, even before graduating, and allow them to do required preparations. So a question on everyone's mind would be, how do you fund this program? Sadly, the initial funding will have to come from tuition hikes, but I strongly believe the program will help students greatly and are worth the increase in tuition. Now let's say the program is successful. Then employment rate will be up since the students are able to find jobs quickly afterwards due to their early preparation. Many students borrow loans, and so the increase in employment will allow students to pay off their loans earlier. The government will be able to get their money back that they lent out earlier instead of having graduates pay back later, or worse, having them default their loans. Therefore, we can try to have them allocate funds to keep the program running. Of course, there's always kind donations from alumni and also volunteer professionals who want to share their job. The main goal of the program would be have students be mentally and physically prepared to seek out careers after graduating. What does that look like? A decrease in the recent graduate underemployment rates to 30%, an increase in job and major relations to 40%, increase in students feeling ready for the job force to 70%, and increase in employers feeling that they're ready to 60%. Another goal that I feel that the program will help with is lowering student default rates. As of the moment, one of 10 graduates default their loans in the first 3 years. Since graduates are more readily filling jobs right after graduation due to the program, there will be less loan defaults, which will benefit the government as well. So thank you for watching, and that's my presentation and proposal. These are the works cited if you want to take a look at the articles that I've read. Yet again, thank you for watching.